Walking into a Filipino family gathering feels like stepping onto a game show. Bright lights, endless food, and questions flying at you faster than you can answer. The air is filled with laughter, the clatter of utensils, and the unmistakable aroma of home-cooked dishes. You barely have time to take off your shoes before you're greeted by a chorus of voices, each one eager to know more about you. It's a whirlwind of introductions, cheek kisses, and the kind of warmth that can be both comforting and overwhelming all at once. Suddenly, you're in the hot seat. What's your job? How much do you make? Why aren't you married yet? Do you have plans for kids? Where did you grow up? The questions come rapid fire, and it feels like everyone is waiting for your answers with bated breath. It's easy to feel judged, like every answer is being scored, as if you're racking up points or losing them with every response. You might even start to wonder if there's a secret scoreboard hidden behind the Lechon, but here's the truth. Tita's questions aren't a scoreboard. They're not keeping tally of your achievements or failures. They're not comparing you to anyone else, no matter how it might feel in the moment. It's not about winning or losing. It's about connection. These questions are their way of reaching out, of building a bridge between your world and theirs. It's their way of saying, we want to know you. We want you to know us. In the Philippines, family is everything. The ties that bind are strong, and every gathering is a celebration of those bonds. Their questions are their way of understanding your world and seeing if you'll fit into theirs. They want to know your story, your dreams, and your intentions. When a Tita asks about your salary, she's not sizing you up. She's making sure her niece will be happy and secure. She's thinking about the future, about stability, about whether you'll be able to weather life's storms together. It's a language of love, even if it sounds like an interrogation. The teasing, the probing, the laughter that follows a particularly awkward question. It's all part of the ritual. It's their way of showing they care, even if their methods are a little unconventional. These questions are their way of adding you to the family tree, finding the branch. They want to see where you fit, how you'll grow with them, and what kind of fruit your relationship will bear. So, when you feel the pressure, remember, you're not on trial. You're auditioning for the best role, being part of their family. It's not about perfection, it's about sincerity, about showing up as your true self. Their expectations come from a place of fierce love and protection. They want the best for their daughter, their niece, their cousin. They want to know that you'll stand by her side, that you'll be there through thick and thin. Your job isn't to ace every answer, it's to show your heart. Be honest, be open, and let them see the real you. That's what matters most. Show them you're a good man who loves and respects their girl and her family. Help out in the kitchen, laugh at their jokes, listen to their stories. Let them see that you're willing to be part of their world. Once they see that, the questions become conversations. The atmosphere shifts from interrogation to inclusion, from curiosity to camaraderie. You'll go from being the foreigner to being our American son. You'll find yourself at the center of family photos, included in inside jokes, and invited to every celebration. And that's a title worth more than any grand prize. Welcome to the family. In the end, it's not about the questions, it's about the love that comes with being accepted as one of their own. Imagine stepping through the door and instantly being swept up in a whirlwind of sound, laughter, and the irresistible aroma of garlic rice and adobo wafting through the air. The energy is contagious. Everywhere you look, people are smiling, chatting, and sharing stories, their voices blending into a joyful symphony that fills the whole house. Karaoke blares from the living room, with someone always belting out a classic ballad, while kids dart between legs, playing tag and giggling. Adults are deep in conversation, catching up on family news, and everyone seems to be talking at once, yet somehow it all makes perfect sense. This isn't just any gathering. It's a Filipino family fiesta, a celebration that feels more like a reunion of hearts than a simple party. And today, you're the guest of honor, welcomed with open arms and genuine excitement. You'll be introduced to Lolas, Tatas, Titos, and a dozen cousins. Some you're related to, others who are family by friendship or community. Each one eager to share a story, a laugh, or a plate of food with you. In a Filipino family, everyone's family. Bloodlines blur as love and hospitality take center stage, and you'll quickly find yourself embraced as one of their own. The food is the star of the show. Lechon glistening at the center, pancit piled high, crispy lumpia, and sweet fruit salad crowding the table. Every dish is made with care, each bite a taste of tradition and family pride. You'll be lovingly urged to eat again and again by a Tita who won't take no for an answer, making sure your plate is always full and your heart even fuller. Your job? Smile, be gracious, and savor every bite. Even if you're full, there's always room for just a little more. Compliment the food, ask for recipes, and let them see you enjoying the beautiful chaos. Share a laugh, join a conversation, and you'll quickly become part of the family tapestry. This isn't a formal dinner, it's a celebration of life, love, and togetherness. The music, the laughter, the stories, they're all part of the experience. Your presence is your contribution. Just soak it all in. Let yourself be carried by the warmth and joy that fills the room. It might feel overwhelming at first, but it's the warmest, most genuine welcome you'll ever receive. This is the heart of a Filipino family fiesta, where everyone belongs and every moment is a memory in the making. After you've eaten, get ready for the main event, the Comparison Olympics. This is when the real fun begins and the living room transforms into a lively arena of stories, laughter, and of course, a little friendly competition. Titus and Tito's compare everything, jobs, weddings, even height. No topic is too small or too big for a little playful one-upmanship. It's almost like a family tradition, passed down from generation to generation. You're an engineer, Junjun's a doctor in California. And if you think you've got an impressive story, just wait. Someone always knows a cousin or nephew who's done it bigger, better, or faster. Your ring is nice, but Tito Boy's diamond was bigger. Even jewelry gets its moment in the spotlight, as everyone admires, compares, and sometimes gently teases. It can feel like you're always coming in second, no matter what you say or do. For newcomers, it might seem overwhelming or even a little intimidating at first, but these comparisons aren't meant to put you down. They're how the family connects your story to theirs. It's their way of showing interest, of weaving you into the family tapestry. They're mapping out your place in the family narrative, making sure everyone knows where you fit in the grand scheme of things. The key, don't take it personally. Remember, it's all part of the show, and everyone is just playing their role. Don't get defensive or try to outdo anyone. The more you try to compete, the more you'll miss the point of the whole spectacle. You're not a contestant, you're a spectator. Your job is to watch, listen, and enjoy the colorful banter swirling around you. Watch the game with a smile and a sense of humor. Laugh along, and you'll find yourself becoming part of the fun. These comments reflect their pride and values, not your worth. It's their way of celebrating family achievements, big and small. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let yourself be entertained by the stories, the laughter, and the playful teasing. The Comparison Olympics are more entertaining when you realize you're not actually competing. You're just there to witness the spectacle and maybe even cheer from the sidelines. It's all about connection, not competition. These moments are how families bond, share their pride, and keep traditions alive. And soon, you'll be part of the story too, woven into the family's ongoing tale with your own chapter to share. When a Tita hits you with a zinger, what car do you drive? Don't get flustered. Master the art of the Humorous Dodge. Instead of listing your car, say, "It's not a Mercedes, but it gets me to her." And that's what matters, right? For the dreaded salary question, try enough to keep your niece happy and well-fed with Jollibee. Or, not as much as I'd like, Tita. Got any stock tips? Humor disarms, shows respect, and keeps things light. When they ask about kids, laugh, "We're still practicing. We want to get it right." A warm smile and a clever comeback build bridges. Sometimes the best answer is a good laugh. Let me tell you about my first big family reunion. I was nervous, feeling judged by everyone, especially the family patriarch. Then came the Lechon. The Tito took the prized crispy skin, put one piece on his plate, then another on mine. He nodded. The whole table watched. I realized this was a test. Was I one of them? I nodded back, ate the Lechon skin with a big smile, and savored every bite. After I raised my glass to him, he smiled, and the table relaxed. I'd passed. That small gesture meant more than any question about my job or salary. It was about respect, tradition, and acceptance. Sometimes, the biggest expectations aren't spoken. They're shown in small, meaningful acts. Accept them with gratitude, and you'll find your place at the table. That's how you become family. Sometimes, questions cross a line. You and your partner need to set boundaries, gently as a team. Agree together on what's private finances, past relationships, or baby plans. Your partner knows her family best. Let her take the lead. She can say, "Tita, we love you, but we'd prefer to keep that private. But tell me about your new garden." That's the praise and pivot. Acknowledge, set the boundary, and redirect. If it continues, have a private, honest talk. "We appreciate your care, but comparisons make us uncomfortable. We need your support." Use I and we statements, not accusations. Boundaries aren't walls, they're loving fences. Protect your relationship while keeping the family close. It's about respect on both sides. That's how you build trust and harmony. In Filipino culture, what will they say is a powerful force. Family expectations are shaped by community reputation. Your partnership must be stronger than outside opinions. Be each other's biggest supporters. Private validation is your shield. Show the family you're a strong, happy couple. Let them see your genuine happiness and teamwork. Your unity is the best answer to gossip or judgment. Remember, you're building a life with your partner, not the whole neighborhood. Define your own success as a couple. When the family sees your strength, they'll shift from worrying to proudly declaring, "Look at what our children have built together." Becoming family doesn't happen overnight. It's built on small moments. Every time you try a new dish, help with chores, or listen to a Tito's story, you show you care. You start to understand family jokes, know who makes the best cassava cake, and use Filipino words. The magic happens when you're introduced, not by name, but as our son. That's when you know you've made it. You're no longer just the fiancé, you're family. They ask your opinion, call you for help, and treat you like their own. You gain more than in-laws. You gain a second family and a fierce support system. The questions and tests were just the gatekeepers. Once you prove yourself, the gates swing open. You're welcomed into a world of warmth, laughter, and love. The reality is better than you could have imagined. That's the true reward. So, there you have it. Navigating Filipino family expectations is a wild ride, but it's worth it. Lead with love, humor, and respect. Their questions come from caring, their comparisons from pride, and their love is unconditional once you've earned it. Be a team, set gentle boundaries, and learn the art of the humorous dodge. Show your heart and commitment, and you'll be welcomed for life. Now, it's your turn. What's the funniest or most outrageous question a relative has ever asked you? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's get these answers on the board. I can't wait to read them. As always, friends, know that you are valuable and you matter. God bless. Peace.